Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Major League Baseball on Friday, September 3rd, 2021. My name is Steve, and we have 3 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for the Friday slate of baseball. Guys, we're doing a little bit of a shortened slate here as far as our picks. We're just doing 3 picks today. Tomorrow we will be back with 4 picks. And guys, I just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. You guys absolutely rock. We have a goal this week to hit 400 subscribers, and we're well on our way to that. So I appreciate you guys' help out with that. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us grow this channel. It's your way of supporting the channel. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys have been awesome. If you guys have a favorite bet or any thoughts on the day for the Friday slate of baseball, please be sure to drop that down below in the comments. What your favorite play is for the day. Love interacting with you guys and discussing bets and stuff with you guys and see what you guys are playing. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. So results from last episode, we went 2-1, another profitable day, which is great. Got it started off with the Athletics minus 1.5 run line in the early game. Was able to cash this one. Should have been a lot easier than it was. Athletics led 8-0, and Tigers did make it close. Got 6 runs back there, so it ended up being 8-6. So we did have to sweat it out a little bit, which was, I don't love that, but we got the win on that one. Then we had the Indians money line versus the Royals. This one cashed pretty easily. Obviously with Tristan McKenzie on the mound did his thing like we thought he would, and Minor ended up getting hit there in the middle innings, and Indians ended up winning there 4-2. And then, really thought we'd get the sweep here, guys. We had over 7.5 runs in the Red Sox-Rays game, and unfortunately this one didn't come in. Ended up being 4-0 Red Sox. So Eduardo Rodriguez ended up pitching really well. Thought maybe the Rays could get to him, and they did not, and we missed on that one. So 2-1, guys. So we were profitable, which is good. We're getting after it today. We want to get that 3-0 today. So getting right into our picks. At number 1, we're going with the St. Louis Cardinals. First 5 innings, plus 0.5 run line today versus the Milwaukee Brewers at minus 108 odds. Guys, we got Adam Wainwright here going to the mound for the Cardinals. 13-7 with a 2.97 ERA. Going up against Peralta here of the Brewers. 9-3 with a 2.45 ERA. For Wainwright in his last 4 starts for earned runs, we got 0, 0, 2, and 0. And for Peralta, we got 3, 2, 0, and 2. So guys, automatically, if Adam Wainwright does what he did in 3 of his last 4 games by giving up 0 runs, we cash this bet. That's without any runs from the Cardinals. So I already liking our odds there with Wainwright in the mound, guys. He's been phenomenal this year. Obviously, he's given up 2 earned runs in his last 30 innings pitched. That's good for a .60 ERA. Now, one of those, the start that he had against the Brewers, that's the one he gave up 2 earned runs over 6 innings, but that's still pretty good. It's still going to give us a chance to cash, even if he does that. But I think he'll be a little bit sharper today. Guys, Wainwright is a horse. It's been great all year. I really like his odds in this matchup. And the Brewers are very pedestrian at home, believe it or not, guys. Brewers are phenomenal on the road. They're 46-24 on the road. Just 36-29 at home, though. So they actually have a worse home record. For whatever reason, they just don't feel inspired at home. And then you got Peralta in his last start versus the Cardinals, giving up 3 earned runs over 2 innings pitched. So I like that as well, guys. The fact that he did struggle against the Cardinals his last start. And, Cardinals is still chasing a playoff spot, guys. A lot here to play for the Cardinals. They're going to be motivated. They're going to have a lot of motivation here coming in. I think the Brewers could really have a letdown in this game. Could really see the Cardinals winning this game also. But I feel the best about the first 5 because I don't like getting into a bullpen battle with the Brewers. Brewers have a pretty good bullpen. So getting into the later innings, we're not really favored there. Although, like I said, I really think the Cardinals could pull an upset here. Plus 150 road dog. Definitely think the Cardinals could pull that off. But I'm going to roll with the first 5 here, guys. I still think you're getting great value. So we're going to go Cardinals first 5 innings, plus 0.5 run line versus the Brewers today at minus 108 odds. Okay, guys, and at number 2, we're rolling with the Oakland Athletics. First 5 innings, plus .5 run line today versus the Blue Jays at minus 108 odds. Guys, we got Sean Manaea here on the hill for the Athletics, 8-9 with a 3.97 ERA. Going up against Alek Manoah, 5-2 with a 3.15 ERA. So for Sean Manaea, we got 5, 2, 7, and 3 for earned runs. And for Alek Manoah, we got 2, 1, 6, and 2 for his last 4 for earned runs. Guys, I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, Manaea's really struggled lately. He's got a 9.9 ERA in his last 5 starts. Why in the world do you want to roll with the Oakland Athletics first 5 innings plus .5 run line here? Well, I think this is a great spot for him to turn it around, honestly. And I saw some signs last game that he's due for a turnaround and that it's coming. For one, Blue Jays line up 27th in runs in the last 15 days, which I like that. And I watched them play teams like the Tigers and Orioles last 2 series. In 6 games, they put up just 20 runs against those 2 teams. And those are 2 atrocious pitching teams, bullpen-wise and starting pitching-wise. So they made them look good, and I don't see why they can't make Sean Manaea look good. This guy had an ERA right around the low 3s, high 2s before this 5-game stretch. So this is a great spot for him to get back on track, guys. I really do believe that. And, Athletics lineup lately has been doing pretty solid. 29 runs in the last 5 games. They were able to put up runs against the Tigers. They put up 23 in that series versus the Tigers coming off that series. So I like that, obviously. And, for Manaea in his last start, I was watching him play the Yankees. And the Yankees are just tough. I was like, Manaea looked very decent in the first few innings of that game, and then the Yankees got to him in the 4th and the 5th, and that's where he gave up his runs. But I don't mind that. I don't grade him too harshly for that start because the Yankees have just been tearing the cover off the ball lately. So I really think he's due. He honestly is. He's a better pitcher than what he's done lately, and I think he's going to get back on track here against a struggling lineup. And, there's a good chance also, for Manoah hasn't pitched great either lately. We had that start there a few starts ago where Manoah gave up 6 runs. So I definitely think he's capable of being hit as well. And the Athletics right now, their bats are more in sync than the Blue Jays are for sure. So take it right there, guys. I like it today. Athletics first 5 innings plus .5 run line versus the Blue Jays at minus 108 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with the Colorado Rockies money line versus the Atlanta Braves at plus 128 odds. Guys, we got Sensatella here going to the mound for the Rockies. 3-9 with a 4.18 ERA. Going up against the Ynoa of the Braves. 4-4 with a 2.90 ERA. So for Sensatella, we got 0, 1, 2, and 3 for earned runs. And for Ynoa, we got 2, 3, 0, and 5 for earned runs. Guys, Sensatella has actually been really, really good lately in his last 4 starts. He has an ERA of 2.08. So obviously we love that. To go along with that, we got the Rockies here who are an offensive juggernaut at home. I don't understand it, how you can be first in runs at home and be dead last on the road. I don't understand how that works. That's just crazy to me. I know there's something in the air at Coors Field and, the higher elevations and all that stuff, but still, it's just a crazy statistic. Rockies are 43-23 at home. They know how to hit the ball at home. Like I said, first in runs. And it's just crazy to me. And you know what, guys? It's been a little shaky in his last 4 starts. He's got an ERA of 4.25 in his last 4, so he's been a little shaky. Obviously, he's given up 3 and 5 there for earned runs in his last 4 and a few outings. So he's definitely capable of being hit, especially in this park. He's going to have a hard time against a team that knows how to hit in this park. And I think he's going to really struggle. So anytime you can get the Rockies guys at plus odds at home this year, you're doing pretty well. Like I said, Rockies 43-23 at home. That's one of the best home records in all of baseball. And we got the right pitcher here on the mound for the Rockies as well. He's more experienced. He knows how to handle these conditions. So Take it right there, guys, for your number 3 pick. Colorado Rockies money line today versus the Atlanta Braves at plus 128 odds. Okay, guys, and that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We have a goal this week to hit 400 subscribers, so I really appreciate your guys' help out with that. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. Have a few quick announcements here for you. We have our first college football video that's out. So I'm going to post a link to that at the end of the video. It'll pop up on your screen. There's also a link in the description. So if you want to check that out, our first college football betting picks video. And then we also have a live stream coming up on Monday Night Football. The very first game of Monday Night Football, I believe it's September 12th. September 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. September 13th. September 13th is when it is. I had to think about it there for a minute. Our very first live stream on Monday, September 13th, which I'm really excited about that, obviously, guys. That'll start at 7:45 p.m. We'll be going live. Hopefully we'll have game audio. That's the plan. And then we'll have that running in the background. I'll just be talking to you guys on stream and just having a good night. We're going to have some fun, be a watch party. So, yeah, guys, other than that, it's going to do it for me. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you back here tomorrow. Until then, peace.